Good morning. It's Monday, the 26th of June. You're watching the Arise News channel, and I'm Judita da Silva.
Judita da Silva is waiting to talk to me live from LA. I presume you're on the red carpet. Where are you exactly?
Forgive me if I keep looking over my shoulder, because whenever you hear the waves of screams, it's because another big star is drawing towards us. So if I turn over, I can just see Viola Davis to my left. And she's beautiful in red. She's got a whole new haircut. She's there with her husband, who accompanies her to all of the award ceremonies. And he's here by her side once again. But as you can see, she's rushing straight through because she's got to get into the Dolby Theatre before the show starts just at 5:30. She's there, and there she is in red. I'm not sure if you can see her. She looks beautiful, but she's not doing any interviews, perhaps.
What else? Anything?
Okay, this is what you teased before. I've got another featurette for you.
I'll tell you and your featurettes.
No, basically this one you're going to love this, because remember I showed you the trailer for The Dark Tower, the movie adaptation of Stephen King's novel starring Idris Elba and Matthew McConaughey. You're terrible. And you said you were sold on it just by seeing the trailer.
Yes.
Well, guess what? Gone behind the scenes, spoken to the actors to talk about the production, and here it is. I know. Well, we have the woman herself, the queen behind the production, Biola Alabi. So let's get straight into it. How does it feel? The culmination of all this work is here today on Premiere Day.
It's truly exciting, and it's overwhelming in some ways, but it's so much. I mean, really, it's all about changing the African narrative, and I think that's what we really set out to do from the beginning of this production. And I think by the end of tonight, people will have seen that we achieved that.
Before we talk to Aka, looking at the cast, it's something I would say radically different, because it's not a traditional drama movie, it's an action comedy. And as well as being that, you've put a female lead controlling the narrative. Is that something that you felt you're stepping within the vein of the environment right now, which is very pro-feminist, or did she just fit the bill?
So yes, that is one thing that we must give credit to women for in Nollywood. Women dominate our industry.
Today we have a particularly special guest in the studio. She is a singer, songwriter and actress, but you might know her as the reigning queen of Afrobeats music, or the First Lady of Maven Records. If you haven't guessed yet, I'm talking about Tiwa Savage. You're very smart about, you know exactly what you want to do and what you don't want to do. So even with this business, like signing with Rock Nation, look at someone like Rita Ora. She signed, and then everyone thought that this is going to be beautiful. She's a second Rihanna. But she's been having, there have been reports that there were problems because she felt I wasn't getting enough attention. Now she's gone into TV and other things, and people are saying you're forgetting the music, because we knew her in London as this really urban chick that made great hot tracks. Could you go there, and because they don't understand the language of what you're doing, be forgotten for the Rihannas and the other stars that are bankable, that they know the formula?
Again, you try it. It's, you know, if you don't try it, then you'll regret. I think you just have to try, and you just have to do your best. When I did sign my deal with Rock Nation, to me, that to me is when the work really starts.
Wow. First of all, congratulations on being a history maker.
Thank you very much.
But before anything, why the title Sons of the Caliphate, and why that subject matter?
Well, you know, to be honest, Sons of the Caliphate was just a very cool title. Really.
I love that you're honest about that.
Yeah.
Right now, I am in the Nigerian corner of today's carnival with DJ Abbas, who has put the whole thing together.
So we are backstage, Spring Summer 17, Culture Club Barber, London Fashion Week. Boom. I'm here with the dynamic duo that is Culture Club Barber. We have Svet and Emilio.
The exciting part about it is the votes are in, the envelopes are printed, but then those of us that are not in the know, there are bets being placed. Who do you think is going to go ahead? And that's kind of what's putting things back and forth. First, we thought Casey Affleck was a shoo-in, then yesterday Denzel was. Right now, you've got all the photographers on the far end for where the fashion cams will be. So as the stars come in, they stand and pose along the step and repeat, and then you see the gowns, you see the suits, you see the jewels, you see everything, and then they make their way towards the press. And if you can see behind me, I'm not sure if it's clear, they've got all the members of the public that were lucky enough to get tickets so they can see all the stars firsthand, and then they'll be tweeting, they'll be insting, they'll be snapping everything they see.